So alright guys, here we go. Introductions as we move into game number 2 here on Tal'Darim, which is going to be a really interesting map for ZVZ. But I'll talk about that in a second. First off, going to be spawning as our purple Zerg. We're going to have AI's Forzen. And then over here, spawning as our blue Zerg from Team Acer, we have Nurchio. Nurchio immediately pointing out exactly what I was trying to point out, which is this is a terrible map for ZVZ. If anybody's curious, why is Tal'Darim a terrible map for ZVZ? Well, in a lot of ways it's for the exact same reasons that PvP is terrible on this map. As we're looking at the natural here, you have this huge wide open gap into your main. There's no ramp. You have a really huge wide open entrance to your natural, so it's really difficult to expand. So you essentially end up doing a lot of one base play, and it ends up becoming a lot of Ling, Baneling, and Roach all-in stuff on this map quite often. Unless both players just decide we're going to expand and not attack each other, which does happen on occasion. So we'll have to wait and see which direction these guys decide to go. Do have a really early gas pull by Nurchio here. So this is going to actually be kind of a cheese play here by Nurchio. Call it a pressure play if you want, but it's essentially a cheese play. Going 10 gas, 10 pull. He's going to be going basically for fast, I would assume, either a really fast Speedling all-in or fastest possible Banelings into a Baneling all-in. Meanwhile over here, Forzen taking the more traditional route, just now starting his pull gas, just now finishing up as well. So Forzen going to be a little ways away here. So Nurchio is going to be going for either really fast Banelings or just a fast Zergling speed. Fast Zergling speed would be kind of weird on this map. Banelings are actually extremely strong on this map, so I would expect him to go for a fast Bane play here with this 10 pool, 10 gas. Metabolic boost will get started right away, and now I'm expecting Baneling Nest as soon as he hits 50 gas. Will he do it? Crickets. Oh my god, just put it down, Nurchio. Thank you. Okay, so there we go. Baneling Nest is now down. Now a little bit slower than you actually probably ideally would have wanted to do it with that build. Nurchio trying to squeeze out a couple of extra lings and upgrades and stuff before he did actually throw down the Bane Nest. So we do see Nurchio now going to be finally scouting to see where his opponent's at, because he actually has no idea going for this play. A lot of times you're not going to really be able to scout right away, so you're going to be relying on your overlords potentially hitting the right area. So now Nurchio should know exactly where his opponent is at. It's going to be moving. We do see a couple of Zerglings moving across the map for Forzen here. Now Forzen has a Baneling Nest on the way. So Forzen is by no means in a bad position here. 14 Harvesters, he has the Harvester advantage. And I think actually knows where Nurchio is at. Both of them do have their metabolic boost upgrade on the way, and they're kind of just bypassing each other right now. Here comes Nurchio with 4 Banelings being morphed in. This is going to be kind of a weird timing here, because Forzen going to have a couple more Banelings going to be morphing and going after Nurchio. Nurchio with 1 defensive Baneling back here. Does Forzen have any defensive Banes in place? No, he doesn't. That is actually a pretty significant mistake there by Forzen not having any Fanes back defensively. Also not paying attention, not defending his Banelings. Loses at least one of them just to the Zerglings, and now here comes the Banelings of Nurchio. Throwing down an evolution chamber here. I think it might have messed up the AI on a couple of those Banes. Now moves out, does actually manage to clean those up, and it's actually looking pretty good. And now here comes the Banelings into the base of Nurchio, and oh, Nurchio taking a lot of damage there from those Banelings. Not really sure what happened to the Banes there in Forzen's base. Map for noobs. Oh, Nurchio is not a happy camper right now. Income-wise, it is right now 11 Harvesters for Forzen. Did manage to lose a couple of drones in that exchange, and 9 Harvesters for the man of Nurchio. And then the tongue face there coming out of Forzen, because he doesn't care. All he cares is that it looks like it's going pretty good for him, I am sure. Right now, looking at the workers killed, 6 workers killed for Forzen, 3 workers killed for Nurchio. Trying to get at a couple of more workers now. We see the 2 Banelings moving in, and Nurchio actually managed to take out one of the Banes before they're going to get there. Oh boy! Nurchio, run! Oh! Loses 3 Banes there, and Nurchio is dead.